Konnichiwa, Mina and Sakura. You're watching Podcast. Today's 10-minute first person of the video is going to be on the PlayStation 1 game, and that is Dino Crisis, the Japanese edition. I am very excited to finally have a hard copy again of this game, and to make it even better is a Japanese edition. I am very excited to try it out and see what the differences are. I really can't wait. And real quick, for info, it is one player, one save slot, and it does support the DualShock. Alright, as always, 10 minutes to play the game. First, I'm playing a game version of and I can't skip anything. Let's get that timer started. Timer has been started. And one thing I do want to mention real quick. This is actually the artwork they have on the cover for the Japanese one. On the disc has the Velociraptor on the front. I do absolutely love that. Oh, that roar. Automatically just seems tingles down your spine. Okay, so just like the Resident Evil, everything's in English. And we'll have Japanese subtitles. I am very happy with this. Though at the same time I'm a little sad because I would have loved to have Japanese actors voicing the characters in Japanese, but does not ruin the game experience whatsoever. Dr. Kirk was alleged to die in an accident during 3 years ago. The reports were premature, and it appears that he is currently working on a head-on weapon project. The experiment is in the late development. Okay, recommend that necessary actions to be taken immediately. Okay, this is Dr. Kirk. But the deceased will cover his face so you can't see him. Sorry. Dr. Kirk proposes the ultimate source of clean energy. Government rejects financial support. Laboratory closes. Tragic disaster. Dr. Kirk deceased following an accident during an experiment. Secure Doc Kirk and exactly. These four souls will learn the heartache of what could have been, what might have been, but instead they have to face off against creatures from another time. Are they ready to survive? All right. Will they survive? Will they make it and save time itself from an evil doctor who has tampered with it? This poor one doesn't survive. He can hear his demise as it approaches, ever the closer it gets. He tries to outrun fate, but fate refuses to leave him. Unfortunately for him, fate is hungry. And he looks tasty. Poor one. And fate has claimed another victim. Will others succumb to fate? One of the things that I always loved about this game is the graphics were amazing. The first time I saw this, it really impressed me, and everything that they did in the game just really worked really nice. The ambient noise, oh my gosh, just freaks you out. And now we start. You know, he really does steal the game. His humor really is some of the best. Okay, that's right. It's just a Rumble feature. I forgot. I always forget that. Ah. I like how she blames him. Always remember, circle in Japanese edition. I think that'll be the only thing that'll make it hard for me is the all the buttons being a little different. But what can you do? Item. Okay, so we got that. Oh, the Rumble feature. I don't know. This is one of those games that you can honestly say you don't want the Rumble feature. Due to the fact that there's going to be parts of the game that you don't want to fill. For those of you who understand that in a horror game, the Rumble feature isn't always the best thing. I'm trying to remember everything I need to do. That's what it was. See, I love it. Rick's able to get to the control room with no problem. But apparently they like women, so you are a perfect candidate for that. I guess. Oh. It's one of those things, you know, you're excited to play again, and I am, but you know it's coming, and it just gives me the willies. Just hands down. Because this game gets freaky. The camera angles are beautiful. And the anime is fantastic. And you see things like this, you're just like, oh crap. I love that. That's disgusting. Oh no, there goes a timer. Darn. Okay. Playing the game, again, you know, it's always fantastic to go back and be able to play it. I've beaten this game, I think, at least 5 times. I've beaten part 2 more because I really love part 2. A little bit more because of the RPG elements, and it's just a flat-out shooter. I just like how it's just, you know, you can almost consider it a shmup at times, just because it's just like, level up your weapons and have fun destroying the dinosaurs. Yahoo! You know, that type of thing. This one, they really went out of their way to scare you, and they do a phenomenal job at it. In my personal opinion, for the PlayStation games, you know, Resident Evil titles and Dino Crisis, this, out of those ones, is their best work in how this game is set up. They put their all into it, and it shows everywhere through the game. I seriously get chills when thinking about some of the memories from this game, because the game will scare the crap out of you. It is that good. And I'm really excited to see that really the only 2 major differences so far is the 3 if you count the controls, but it's going to be the Japanese subtitles on the item info in are all in Japanese. So that's really good, because, you know, I get to enjoy the game, and I will be able to play that way. Like I said, the only thing that makes me sad, like I was sad about Biohazard 2, I always do that. Sorry, I have dysnomia, the displacement of words, and for some reason, Biohazard does not come out my mouth first. It always comes out Bioshock, because I love that game, and it's easy to roll the tongue. I don't know why. But anyway, Biohazard 2, and then I played this one right after that while trying out the games. You know, that is the major difference between the two. And my only sad gripe about it is I would have loved to have Japanese actors dubbing the game in Japanese. That's the only thing that I'm sad about, is that we don't have the audio like that, because I would have loved to have heard what, you know, the voices of everybody and who they chose for them. That is the only thing that I have a problem with. And it's sad, but what can you do? Other than that, I'm just happy that works fine. It's bringing back the memories, and I'll be able to go through the game and just enjoy playing it and beating the Japanese version. That way I can say I have beat the English and Japanese version of this game. The UK one I haven't done yet, only because I don't have that version, nor do I have the system to play it on. So that doesn't count. Actually, it does count, sadly. But anyway, so I'm really excited about this, and it's one of those games I would recommend to anybody. You want to play a great horror survival game? This is the game that it's a must-play on the PlayStation 1. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. It was really fun just to try it out and see what the differences are. And that was just great. Sorry we weren't able to really get to any dinosaurs besides Cooper being eaten, but that's alright. It's just so much fun. It's Tsukuro saying ciao and sayonara.